Welcome back to Echoes of America. Beneath the forests, hills, and rivers of the ancient landscape lie the ruins of a world shaped by power, defense, and survival. We often imagine the ancient peoples of North America as peaceful farmers and traders, but that's only part of the story. There were wars, there were walls, there were fortresses built on mountaintops and ridgelines. There were hidden citadels, ceremonial strongholds, and war mounds that still bear the scars of ancient conflict. This is the untold story of ancient American warfare architecture, from the fortified cities of the Mississippi Valley to the cliff palaces of the Southwest. The myth of peaceful isolation has long overshadowed the truth. Early archaeologists downplayed signs of conflict, believing warfare only came with European contact. But across North America, signs of defense are everywhere. Stockades, bastions, burned villages, and strategic high-ground settlements. The question is not whether there was war, but how it shaped civilization. And more importantly, who were they defending against? Cahokia wasn't just a ceremonial city, it was a fortress. Surrounding its central precinct was a massive wooden palisade, 2 miles long, reinforced with bastions every 70 feet. It was rebuilt at least 4 times. Why? Something threatened this powerful city. Archaeologists have found arrowheads embedded in the palisade, evidence of raids, conflict. And the layout itself suggests a society concerned with surveillance, control, and power. A sacred city, but one ready for siege. Further east, in the Ohio Valley, dozens of hilltop enclosures stand silent on ridgelines, many still unexplained. The Fort Ancient culture built massive walls of stone and earth on high ground, overlooking river valleys. Some enclosures stretch for miles, with carefully placed gates, causeways, and view corridors. Were these military fortresses, ceremonial centers, or both? The Newark and Marietta earthworks show precision and protection. Their locations weren't chosen at random. They were strongholds, both spiritual and strategic. In the Southwest, the ancestral Puebloans moved into cliffs. At Mesa Verde and other sites, they built multi-story stone villages, tucked into high alcoves. The reasons? Defense from both enemies and environmental collapse. These dwellings had limited access points, defensible ladders, choke points, hidden entryways. Some even had walls built inside caves. The same people once built vast cities in open canyons. But something pushed them into the rocks. Whether it was drought, famine, or enemies, we don't fully know. But the architecture speaks loudly. Some mounds were more than monuments. They were symbols of power, conquest, and blood. The Etowah Mounds in Georgia contain evidence of warfare, elite warrior burials, and defensive walls. The Mississippian culture was not a passive society. It had warrior classes, war symbols, and battle myths encoded into its art. Rattlesnake discs, copper breastplates, stone axes laid at rest in graves, and near some sites, mass graves, arrow wounds, burn layers, conflict etched into the soil itself. Across ancient America, archaeologists have found layer after layer of burnt settlements. Some were burned intentionally. Some show signs of organized destruction. Fortified villages in the Midwest, canyon towns in the Southwest, even palisaded cities in the Southeast. What sparked this violence? Was it tribal warfare, migration pressures, religious wars, or something more mysterious, like a collapse of a continent-wide order? The ancient landscape of America was not just a place of temples and trade. It was a battlefield, a land of alliances, rivalries, and silent wars now forgotten. Fortresses remain, hilltop walls crumble, war mounds sleep under grass. But if you listen closely, they still whisper. of sieges and strategies, of defenders and invaders, of civilizations that rose with walls and fell with fire. Thanks for exploring the ancient battlefields of America with us. Subscribe for more untold secrets, right here on Echoes of America.